Happy New Year. Um, I have just finished packing for my trip to California. You can see all my stuff packed away down there, and now I'm getting ready for the big trip. And I'm a little exhausted just packing and getting ready. It's really stressful. I don't know if you've thought about traveling at this time, but given the situation, given what is happening with COVID, I'm traveling through multiple airports internationally. It requires me to have tests done, and I've got these major surgeries. I haven't had a major surgery before, and I have two major surgeries. And there's COVID going around, and I'm going to be healing, and I'm going to be very vulnerable. I'm going to be in a vulnerable state. There's going to be a massive transformation going on physically, healing involved, and also a lot of transformation internally as I come to terms with my new body. I don't know if you've ever had a lot of things happen at once where there's so much change. It feels kind of like a whirlwind, doesn't it? And, how do you get through that? How do you find strength as you move through these things? This is something that I've done before in terms of moving through a whirlwind of change. I recently moved to Berlin 9 months ago, and that was a lot of change. And then before that, I moved to Portland. But this is unlike any change that I've ever done. And COVID adds a significant level of just fear and slight paranoia about is anything safe? So it's an odd time to kind of be doing this. Probably the weirdest time that I could have picked. But for me to reschedule would mean to push back my surgery, at least for my face, by over a year and a half if I want to still use the same surgeon that I'm working with. And so I can't wait that long. I really, really want to get this part of myself changed. Not just because there's facial dysphoria, but also because I want to maximize my life and the youth that I have now and live the way that I want to live and be seen the way that I want to be seen, with a little bit more changes to make my life the most of it. There's this whole magic of transformation in just the transition process. You don't really know where you're going to end up. Have you ever been in those places where you've made a huge change, whether that's transitioning or changing jobs or changing careers, changing places? There's a magic to the unknown in that potential. And that is also very exciting, though it comes with risk. And it also comes with that plunge into fear and that uncertainty and just going, okay, you know what? Universe, you got me. I'm jumping in. Do you know those moments? And this is probably the biggest moment of my life. I'm jumping in, and I'm jumping in with the most variables that I could possibly have with COVID and going internationally and also having two major surgeries all at once. It's a bit much. But I have a good feeling in my heart. Deep, deep and down, I feel like it's all going to be fine. It's all going to be okay, and it's going to go smoothly. But at the same time, my logical mind can say there's a lot of variables in the way. There's a lot of things to be potentially afraid of, and there's a lot of things that could go wrong. But I'm not going to feed those thoughts. I don't know how you feel about your own fears and how you work with that. But one thing that I've learned to get through change and transformation is to understand that my own fears and my own logic mind only knows so much. And that in here, the heart, this knowing can get me through so much, can get me through to the place where I need to go. Do you know what I mean? That those feelings of just that trust within yourself, that it's just going to work out. I feel that. I feel that for this journey. And so I look forward to sharing it with you as I go through it. And I will be sharing step by step as it happens on Instagram. And I'll be making some YouTube videos as this happens as well. So I look forward to sharing this part of my transformation and transition with you. This is the biggest thing of my life. And it's what I've been saving up and working towards for, I guess, my whole life without knowing it. This is my moment. And there will be many other moments, but this is this moment and the completion of a large cycle of change. So with that, I will be recording maybe some other videos while I'm moving, but in case not, I will see you in a week or in a few more days because I'm traveling in 2 days and I'm celebrating New Year's tonight. So happy New Year's as you see this, and I will be seeing you soon. All the best. Bye.